Hi everyone, welcome to the episode 1 of my TFT economy series. My name is P3. I'm currently a 1200 LP challenger in CN server, and I hit challenger in North America and the Japan server multiple times before. This video is aiming to show you how much do I value each augment at stage 2-1, 3-2, or 4-2. Let's start simple. What is the universal equivalent in our TFT world? Some of you might be thinking I'm crazy. It has to be gold. What do you mean? Well, while gold be the most obvious one, there are still many potential universal equivalent within TFT world. For example, an item component, a tone of trait, your XP, HP, a completed item, an earned item, or even a radiant item. But since we are using gold to level up and purchasing units in the game, for now I will use gold as our currency to estimate the value of all those different kind of universal equivalents. The easiest way to do that is starting with golden egg drop table. Now I assume those drops hatched from the egg is about the same value in Mordok's mind. If that's true, we could find out the golden egg gave us about 90 gold, and tactician crown was about 30 gold, so far and so on. We also have an extension to the list, the piltover job table. Especially, I found the 5 loss and 7 loss ones are very helpful. We got to know things like 22 gold equals 2 components plus 6 gold equals a tone of trait plus 4 gold equals a TG plus 11 gold. If you carefully compare those jobs, you could already recognize the value of something we've talked about. But hold on. There is one more thing that I want to cover before I review the equation. It's value of flexibility. I know it feels very arbitrary to tell you things like a component envelope is 2 gold over a random component. We can discuss this more when we look closer into some augment like component buffet or Pandora items. For now, it would be great if you could trust me with this one. The flexibility of an envelope make it more expensive than a random object. If the value of this object goes up, the value of flexibility itself goes up too. We finally reached the equations. After went through all the job tables, knowing the value of flexibility is not fake, we now know at late game, when people cash out their eggs or piltover T-hex, a component equals 8 gold, a spatula equals 8 to 15 gold, a tactician crown equals 30 gold, and the item envelope equals 2 component. On item envelope equals 3 component. Radiant item envelope equals 4 component. And tone of trait, it's a little bit tricky. It equals 1, 2, 3 component because a bad emblem equals 1 component, a good emblem equals 3 components. You might be wondering why I only show gold value of component spatula and tactician's crown. It's because the value of 1 gold is different between early and late game. But the relationship between components and items are about the same. Then we come to the question, what about early game? For early game, we will need another useful job table, the orbs, which usually drop at stage 1 and 2-7. The blue orb usually contain a component or 6 gold or 2 3 cost unit or 3 2 cost unit. The golden orb, which is special, it contains a duplicator plus 5 gold or a tone of trait or a spatula plus 2 gold. It tells us at stage 2, a component equals 6 gold, a spatula equals 8 gold, and the tone of trait is 10 gold. That basically leads to my equation for stage 2. As you can see, the component gold value goes down, a spatula value goes down, and tactician crown, the value is going down too. It's not as simple as a spatula equals 8 gold. The crown must be 16 gold. The true value of a tactician crown equals the gold you need to the next level minus the high-end shopping value, since you are not having the same shop odds. Okay, thank you if you are still with me after all those calculations. Let's do some exercise. See whether our equations are working in the real world or not. The hedge fund augments at 2-1 give us 22 gold. I know some of you say it also raise your interest limit, but in my opinion, you are trading your HP to get those extra gold, especially in more competitive lobbies. So I will only count as 22 gold. Radiant Relic give us a Radiant Emblem equals 4 components equals 24 gold. Ancient Archive give us 2 Tome of Trade plus 5 gold equals 17 to 41 gold. Browser Crown give us a good emblem and a good item and the Rek'Sai, which is 33 gold in total. If we put all 4 of them together, we would clearly see why hedge fund is showing as a C-tier augment on the website, and why Browser Chrome is a broken augment to choose at 2-1. And for Ancient Archive, I guess we all agree, if you are high rolling, you're getting 2 good emblem plus 5 gold, which give you a huge lead into the game. It's time for stage 3 too. I'm hoping we are all more familiar with the calculation now, so we can speed up a little bit. Hedge Fund Plus give us 32 gold. Radiant Relics give us 32 gold too. Earth Second Augment, Giant Grabber give us 37 gold. Brother Crown give us 43 gold. Because one component equals 8 gold at this moment, so the value of a prismatic augment goes up quite a bit. Then again, Browser Chrome is still a broken augment to pick, based on our calculations. We finally reached stage 4 too. Hedge Fund Plus Plus gave us 44 gold. It's actually a good amount. Radiant Relics stay at 32 gold. Earth Grabback give us 38 gold at the most. Browser Chrome still give us 43 gold. Stage 4 is when we are not saving money anymore and start a real battle. So even Hedge Fund Plus Plus give us 44 gold. It's still a B-tier augment. The lesson I learned here is almost never pick Radiant Relics in the late game, unless you desperately need a third item on your main carry. Okay, that's all from me today. As a disclaimer, I'm not saying our calculations are 100% correct. You will need to use at your own risk. At least, this video helped me to understand a little bit more about the economy in the TFT world. If it could do the same to you, it would be my pleasure. I will talk more about not only prismatic augments, but also how we evaluate all 3 tiers of augments at once in episode 2. If you are interested, please thumb up the video and subscribe the channel. Really appreciate it. My name is P3. See you at the next one.